Hey everyone, so this is my review of the movie Super 8, which is directed by J.J. Abrams and executive producer Steven Spielberg. First of all, J.J. Abrams is one of the probably I consider one of the best directors for science fiction films, and as executive producer Steven Spielberg, he's pretty much the godfather of Hollywood entertainment. So we knew we were in for a pretty good story and a great movie, and that's exactly what this was. First off, the acting. Usually when it's kids, I don't like it because not that the kids suck, but it's the fact that kids don't have that much acting experience under their belt. But all of these kids, they must have really, I'm not sure if they took a lot of classes, but all these kids did a great job, especially the girl. I can't remember what her name is, but I think she did the best of all the kids. And then of course, you got the adults, and then they played their parts great too, and there's a great story involved. Like there's this, it's not part of the major story, but it kind of it sets tension between two families in this one underlying story that's kind of, it really explains a lot into not what has happened and what is happening in the movie. Um, but first off, everybody's like, okay, what's the movie about? And we all knew there was a train accident, and then we all thought, okay, it sounds like some sort of monster film, like Cloverfield, which J.J. Abrams directed. No, no, I think he produced it and wrote it, but I don't think he directed it. But everybody thought that this would be another Cloverfield thing, but J.J. Abrams said no, that this is not related to Cloverfield in any shape, way, or form. And then we later found out that the train was had come from Area 51, and in which everybody assumed, okay, it has something to do with an alien. And here's a minor spoiler alert: yes, it has something to do with an alien. And pretty much when this train accident happens, the alien escapes, and this alien is on a mission. And for actually, I should say the train accident wasn't even an accident. There was another side story in this film, which the kids find out that that this person had contact with this creature before, who used to work at I think it's Neo's Air Force Base. I think that's the Air Force Base near Area 51, and or somewhere anyway. And sorry, I got a little dry throat here. Um, see, what am I getting at here? But yeah, and I pretty much knew right away that, like, J.J. Abrams monster alien flick, you only get to see the alien like good twice or three times, and that's exactly what happened, because you see little bits and pieces here and there of the alien, but it's like, so it keeps you like, it keeps you pumped up because you never know where it's going to come from. And so you only see it, great twice. You see it once in an attack on kind of like the movie's main villain, I guess if you can call him that, and then you right near the end. And the monster, in a way, looks a lot like the monster from Cloverfield, but this alien, well, it's not the same, but there are similarities between the two. And I gotta say, because this alien is about 10 to 15 feet tall, and the Cloverfield monster was as tall as a skyscraper. So it's not the same thing. but but it really is a great story, and especially from the kids. I cannot stress that enough. The kids did a great job, and the way the film was made, it had that old feel to it. Back when I was a kid, I remember films when I was a kid, and today it's all about the glamour and the special effects and everything. And although you get plenty of special effects in this movie, which are top notch, you got like the battlefield in town, you got the train wreck, you got the creature alien. I mean, special effects did a fantastic job, but at the same time, it has that old the old movie feel to it. That brings me back to a child. It's kind of, it feels kind of roughly made, but it fits perfectly for the time period, because it's based off, like, well, it's based in the 1970s, and the movie was just done perfectly, as set. It had the timeline right. It had like the acting right, and like There was even like something like there was like either a radio or a TV on that was talking about the 3 Mile Island incident, which was a partial meltdown at the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant, and so that just bits and pieces here and there, and it makes you really believe you're back in the 1970s, and yeah, and there's a lot of mystery to the film, and there's a lot of drama, and the acting, like I said, is top notch. And when it comes to science fiction drama movies, J.J. Abrams knows how to make them. And I gotta say that even though I loved Cloverfield and the way it was presented, like I gotta say this movie definitely tops it. It's a great film. Um, you get great stories. There's like so many, and they all come together right at the end perfectly. It truly is a masterpiece of science fiction. And when you take a science fiction film, it's really hard to make a masterpiece, so to speak, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but everything comes together right at the end. It's a great story, and yeah, Super 8. Um, no, it's not Super 8, it's Super 10. And with that, I will say, should you go see it? Yes, you should absolutely go see it. This movie is not for everyone. If you like J.J. Abrams or you like science fiction drama stories, this movie is for you. Otherwise, well, there's always The Hangover 2.